Hey everyone, my name is Andre from Wilco Imaging, the Lord Technology Company, and I'm here today with Ryo from Kowa. And today we have a general Q&A about lens and how you can get a better understanding. So Ryo, can you tell us a little more about Kowa?
Okay, so Kowa, we're a Japanese manufacturing company based in Japan. Lenses are still made in Japan, made of glass, so very super high-end lenses. We're known for low distortion, um, wide-angle lenses. That's
Okay.
what Kowa's. And like I said, we've been around for 80 years. I'm based in the Torrance, California office.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you. So let's jump right into the questions.
Absolutely.
So first things first, how does sensor size impact the lens view?
That's a very good question. So we work closely with Sony's and other sensor makers. So basically, with the sensor, they're rectangle shape, and the lenses are more circular. So as long as the lens format matches the sensor size of the sensor, it'll be okay. You just can't go with a smaller lens with the same size sensor. But if you go above it, that covers the whole sensor, it's okay. So to answer your question, you want to match the sensor size with the lens format size. But if you go over, it's okay.
Okay, awesome. So, can you explain the difference between a fixed lens and a zoom lens?
Basically, fixed lens is basically that's all you get. For example, if you have a 12 millimeter lens, you're only going to get that 12 millimeter focal length. Where a varifocal, most common you'll see in the CCTV world is like a 2.8 to 12, a 2.8 millimeter to 12 millimeter. So with one lens, you get all those multiple focal length. But the drawback is that with those types of lenses, you get a lot more distortion. For machine vision lenses, especially Kowa, we're known for very low distortion. So when you look at the image on the corners, you don't see any warps or rounded edges. So that's the key benefits of using a fix. That's pretty much the difference, fixed versus varifocal.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And number three, should the resolution of the lens always match the resolution of the camera?
Absolutely, yeah. Kind of like this sensor size format. You want to be at least the same. Like if it's a 12 megapixel sensor, we'll have a 12 megapixel lens, if not higher. So you want to match the sensor with the lens megapixel rating, if not higher. Because if you go lower, let's say you have a 12 megapixel sensor, and you put like a 2 megapixel lens, you're not getting the full effect of that sensor.
Right.
So it's kind of like having a sports car and putting like a regular tire. You want to put high performance tire. So yeah, you definitely want to match.
Awesome. And I know we're all over the place, but what exactly is a focal length?
Focal length, broad definition is the viewing angle you will get with that number. So you'll see like an 8 millimeter focal length or a 50. So basically, the lower the number, you're getting a wider angle view. The higher the number, you're getting a narrower field of view. So that's the basic nutshell of focal length. Yeah.
So thank you for all that. One last question.
Yes.
What are the key factors to choosing the right lens?
That's a very good question as well. There's a lot of factors.
Yeah.
So you definitely the sensor, you want to match the sensor. Also, you want to know what the application is. You need to know the working distance because that's the main factor. So depending on all of our lenses has an MOD, minimum object distance. So it has to meet at least a 10 centimeter distance or greater. So and then also. I think we went over the resolution. You want to match the resolution, size. Also, what else? Lighting. That's also a big issue. Kind of go over F number. I think we spoke earlier.
Yep.
Darker the light, you need more light, so you need to open up the aperture, F number of the lens. So there's a lot of questions you need to ask your customer. Also, is there a weight restriction? Is it going to be on a robotic arm? If then you need to get like a ruggedized lens. So there's numerous factors in picking a lens. So it's a task to you guys, and you have to ask the key questions to the customers to get the right perfect lens.
So you heard it here first. If you have any questions, you can reach out to Ryo, and he'd help you out at www.kowa.com. And we also have the products at wilcoimaging.com. Thanks for tuning in, and thank you, Rio.
Thank you, Andre.